Hi, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Can what you eat really affect your fertility as a man? A new meta analysis says yes, it might. In today's video, I'll be discussing a research paper with the title Mediterranean Diet, Semen Quality, and Medically Assisted Reproductive Outcomes in the Male Population, a systematic review and meta analysis. And I've also linked this paper in the description just in case you'd like to go ahead and also read it. Let's discuss male infertility briefly. When it comes to infertility, while female infertility is more discussed, in my opinion, many people don't know that male infertility exists, or at least ways in which male infertility occurs. In a simple definition, male infertility is defined by the World Health Organization as the inability of a male to make a fertile female pregnant for a minimum of at least 1 year of regular unprotected intercourse. This infertility can be due to problems such as their semen quality and problems with ejaculation, among other reasons. Now, when you look at infertility statistics, it shows that the male is solely responsible in about 20% of cases, and also male infertility is a contributing factor in another 30% to 40% of all infertility cases. So, based on the statistics, you can see where this discussion is a necessary one. Let's get into this study. Now, one of the goals of this channel is that I want to share information with you that is transparent and sound in a way that is comprehensible. Not only do I want to share the results of this research paper, but also the method these researchers use to get their information. The study conducted here was a systematic review and meta-analysis. And this means that the researchers reviewed existing research studies that investigated the effects of the Mediterranean diet on male fertility and reproductive health. And they analyzed the data from observational studies that met specific criteria, combining their results using statistical methods to produce pooled estimates of effect. And if that made no sense to you, in basic terms, they reviewed work already done to come to the results they had. Now, before I get into the findings of this research paper, maybe you are not aware what the Mediterranean diet is. And according to the Mayo Clinic website, the Mediterranean diet is a way of eating based on the traditional cuisine of countries bordering the Mediterranean Sea. There's no single definition for the diet, but most often it's high in vegetables, fruits, whole grains, beans, nuts and seeds, olive oil, seasoning with herbs and spices. And if you're someone who's listening to this video and you've never heard or you're not aware of any Mediterranean foods, etc., Google a simple Google will get you all the information you need. You can see the recipes, you can see what it looks like in terms of presentation, if this is something that will interest you in the end. Let's get into the meat of the matter. What did they find out in this research? So, 5 studies found a beneficial association between the Mediterranean diet adherence and improved sperm concentration slash sperm count. Why is this important? A higher sperm concentration increases the chances that at least one healthy sperm will reach and fertilize the egg. And of course, with a low sperm count, that likelihood tends to be lower. Additionally, it was found that there is an association between the Mediterranean diet and sperm motility, which includes the sperm total motility and progressive motility. And this means that the Mediterranean diet may influence the ability of the sperm to move effectively which you can imagine is crucial for fertilization. Additionally, some of the research reviewed show that there was a beneficial association between the Mediterranean diet adherence and normal sperm morphology. Sperm morphology refers to the size and shape of the sperm, and this is also another parameter that plays a significant role in male fertility. Another study showed a beneficial association between the Mediterranean diet adherence and the hormone FSH, or the follicle stimulating hormone concentrations. So the FSH plays a pivotal role in both the female and male reproductive system. It's produced by the pituitary gland in the brain, and it stimulates testicular growth. FSH levels significantly contribute to the successful creation of healthy sperm, promoting optimal reproductive outcomes. In reviewing this entire paper now, just an overview of what this paper found, you do see where there is some beneficial association between consuming a Mediterranean diet in males, where it can impact the person's sperm count and concentration. It can impact the mobility or the motility of the sperm in terms of how effective they are in reaching the egg. It can also impact the morphology of the sperm, how the sperm is formed, and also the hormones that are involved. And also the hormones, sorry, not hormones, but the hormone that is involved in this process. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was informative. I plan to review more papers, so if this is something that you enjoy, I look forward to talking to you again. Thank you so much for watching this video.